Remember that we have muted your microphones to avoid any background noise that may distract you for listening. When it's your turn to speak, once introduced, we request you to please unmute your mic and then start to speak. Thank you and welcome. I would now like to introduce the Commissioner for the Department of Collegiate and Technical Education, and as known to many as DCTE, Mr. Pradeep P. IAS, an engineer himself who has been guiding DCTE in various new initiatives like the implementation of the Karnataka Learning Management System, smart classrooms, online affiliation system, and most importantly, partnerships with leading institutions to provide our students of Karnataka global education opportunities. He has played a key role in making this partnership happen. I request him to kindly welcome the delegates and provide a brief insight on this first-of-a-kind partnership in India. Mr. Pradeep.
Thank you, Arun. I welcome Honorable Chief Minister Shri Basuraj Bommai, who has been a constant source of support for implementation of National Education Policy 2020, as part of which this twinning program has been conceptualized. Honorable CM couldn't be present today because of some circumstances. I extend a warm welcome to him. After that, I extend my warm welcome to our beloved Minister for Higher Education, Government of Karnataka, Dr. C. N. Ashwath Narayan, who is the person instrumental in making this international twinning program a reality. I'd like to welcome Additional Chief Secretary to the Government, Higher Education, Government of Karnataka, Shri G. Kumar Naik, who has been very supportive in all our endeavors for higher education. It is my pleasure to welcome Honorable Secretary, Pennsylvania Department of Education, Mr. No Ortega, to this celebration of international importance. Next, I would like to warmly welcome renowned scientist Dr. Vijay Chauthevale to this event of celebration. I heartily welcome Representative Marilyn Dean and thank for her excellent remarks who couldn't be present today, and a video remarks of her and word of appreciation on this novel initiative between Government of Karnataka, India and Montgomery County Community College, USA. Again, I extend my warm welcome to Honorable President, Montgomery County Community College, Dr. Victoria L. Basteki Perez, for gracious presence in this event. Appreciate your cooperation and wonderful support to this project. I welcome the Treasurer MCCC, Mr. Marcel L. Groen, who is instrumental in making this partnership possible. Heartily welcome all the media personnel who are present here, giving wide publicity towards our government initiatives of internalization of higher education, which is an integral component of National Education Policy 2020. I welcome all the officials from the Montgomery County Community College, Pennsylvania, United States, and Department of College and Technical Education, Karnataka, to this grand celebration of launching this partnership program. I extend a warm welcome to the most important part of this initiative, the students who have enrolled to this international twinning program. Are they present for this program, sir? The Department of College and Technical Education, Government of Karnataka, in collaboration with Montgomery County Community College, Pennsylvania, United States, has launched this international twinning program, Tourism and Hospitality Management. I'm happy and really proud to say that this is the first of its kind international twinning program approved by All India Council for Technical Education in the entire country at the diploma level. Our Honorable Minister for Higher Education has been a bedrock of support for this and really instrumental in getting this done. I really thank Honorable Minister Dr. C. N. Ashwath Narayan for this. Just to explain how this program works, in the very first year, the students will be taught to start with our students 24 in each group. 24, the strength of this program have already been selected and enrolled for this program. The students will be taught by our teachers, by the teachers of DCTE at Sri Jai Chamarajendra Polytechnic, which itself is a polytechnic with historic legacy established by Bharat Ratna Sir M. Vishwesvaraya. In the second year, the students will be taught by the teachers of MCC Pennsylvania. They'll be studying in SJ Polytechnic, but they'll be taught online by the teachers of Montgomery County Community College. In the third year, our students will travel to MCC and study for a full year in the United States. At the end of third year, DCG will confer diploma to our students, and Montgomery County Community College will confer associate degree to our students. So this, in a way, is a dual degree program, and this is the first of its kind in the diploma level. Students will get the optional practical training (OPT) opportunity in the fourth year, and thereafter, and in this fourth year of OPT, they can work and get paid for the OPT, and thereafter they can study for 2 more years in the United States and get a bachelor's degree. I would like to say that this international training program will provide much needed international exposure to students and will expose them to the highest quality of education both in India and in the US. And I again heartily welcome all the participants and dignitaries present for this function.
Thank you, Mr. Pradeep, for welcoming the delegates and also providing insights about the program. I would now like to introduce the president of Montgomery County Community College, Dr. Victoria Besicki Perez. As a leader of the institution, Dr. Besicki Perez relies on her decades-long career in academia to guide every aspect of student life: faculty involvement, community engagement, administrative efforts, and academic excellence that take place at the college and in surrounding communities every day. For over 25 years, Dr. Besicki Perez has dedicated herself to serving Montgomery County Community College. She is the first generation college graduate in her family and is focused on elevating student success and equity. Dr. Besicki Perez.
Thank you. Hello. Namaste, Karnataka. On behalf of Montgomery County Community College, our Board of Trustees, students, faculty, staff, administration, and more than 90,000 alumni and community partners, I would like to extend our warmest greeting to the Governor, Minister of Higher Education, and all other esteemed officials of Karnataka, together with officials from Pennsylvania, who are joining us today for this special celebration. Montgomery County Community College is proud to be a part of the Pennsylvania Global and Educational Hub and collaborate with the Department of Collegiate and Technical Education and Government of Karnataka in this educational partnership. We welcome you to our students, to our Monco family. We live in a global society today where our neighbors and community partners exist not only here in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, in the United States, but around the world, thanks in large part to the advancement of technologies. At Montgomery County Community College, we believe higher education is for all. We reach learners of all ages and stages of life, and we are pleased to continue to extend this reach globally. On all of our campuses, both physical and online, we foster a sense of belonging and a culture of caring where everyone feels welcome, knows they have a voice, and most importantly, that their voice will be heard. We believe that diversity enriches our learning experiences, and the college has a strong, ongoing commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion for all learners. This new educational partnership with the Department of Collegiate and Technical Education, Government of Karnataka, extends Montgomery's mission to serve the educational and workforce needs of students of our global as well as our local communities through this innovative program that enables students in India to earn their associate degree in tourism and hospitality management. With this partnership, students in Karnataka will take their preparatory coursework through the Department of Collegiate and Technical Education during the first year. After successfully completing the academic requirements, students will take the remaining 20 courses through Montgomery County Community College's Global Academy, either online or on campus. Montgomery County Community College's Tourism and Hospitality Management program prepares students for careers in an array of businesses, including hotels, restaurants, parks, casinos, conventions, resorts, among many others. It is truly an honor to have the international relationship with you, one that we hope to continue to grow and expand in the future. Montgomery County Community College's goal is to inspire learners everywhere to lead with innovative educational experiences and to transform the lives of students and the communities that we serve. To our new global partners, on behalf of the entire Monco family, we wish you a bright and happy Diwali that brings you peace, joy, and prosperity. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Basiki Perez, for introducing us to Montco. I would now like to introduce the Additional Chief Secretary for Higher Education, Mr. G. Kumar Naik IAS, a civil engineer from UEC with a passion for education and human development. Mr. Naik has been guiding and is a silent supporter for all initiatives in higher education, without whose support these partnerships would not have materialized. I request him to kindly share his views on the role of international partnership in higher education, especially in tourism and hospitality. Dr. Naik.
Good evening, everybody. Honorable Minister for Higher Education, Government of Karnataka, Dr. C.N. Ashwath Narayanji, Dr. Perez, Mr. Marcel Gran, Representative Marilyn Dean, Dr. Vijay Chauthevale, Mr. Noel Ortega, Mr. Pradeep, and friends. It's indeed a very important day in the history of higher education in government of Karnataka, in the state of Karnataka. We have been known as a state which is highly globalized. If there is a word which is well known in the entire world about India and Karnataka, it is Bangalore. We are speaking from Bangalore. So we are proud that our technical youngsters have achieved so much, but still we see that there is so much more to achieve in the higher education and technical education. It is with this goal that we have now started internationalization of the higher education. As we all know, today we live in a globalized world, and it has affected different sectors of society, including higher education, where it has intensified the mobility of ideas and people in higher education. Internationalization of higher education helps improve academic quality, orient students and faculty for becoming global citizens, and enabling learning of cutting edge or best practices. We did achieve this kind of an international experience by mass migration of our young generation. However, now what we are seeking is to use the technology and ensure that we stay here and try to reach out to the best in the world, and thereby ensure the wonderful motto just now Dr. Perez said, higher education for all and the quality higher education for all. Hence, the initiative of the Department of Collegiate and Technical Education has embarked on a journey of enabling seamless transition from the Indian education system into international, which will make our young generation of learners truly global citizens with deeply rooted pride in being Indian. Post-pandemic, Karnataka tops the list of states seeking a skilled workforce to resume industrial activities, followed by the states of Maharashtra, Delhi, Telangana, and Haryana, as India unlocks in varying degrees since June, with nearly 65,000 workers being offered jobs via the Skills Ministry's recently launched ASEEM portal. It is seen that while the highest demand is for the logistics, the next highest is for tourism and hospitality, suggesting a quick revival in this sector post-lockdown and as people start traveling beyond homes. Karnataka's tourism tagline is one state, many worlds. We need to reach out to many worlds and connect to them and understand how they handle the tourism with the utmost efficiency, which impresses one and all when we see Europe and America. This partnership will enable building a workforce for tourism and hospitality, both for global industry as well as Indian industry, based on who attracts better talent. The opportunity for learning leading to apprenticeship is an ideal model to enable smooth transition from academia to industry. We look forward to expanding this partnership to cover other industries with potential in Karnataka to attract new investors and thus enhance employment opportunities. Wishing the Directorate of Collegiate and Technical Education and Montgomery County Community College the very best in enabling a successful partnership for the benefit of students of Karnataka. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Naik, for highlighting the important role of higher education. And well said about one state, many worlds. That's the vision we also want to achieve. I would now like to introduce to you the Treasurer and the Board of Trustees, Montgomery Community College, Mr. Marcel Groen. Mr. Groen is a partner at Fox Rothschild and was a former partner and founder of Groen Lavinson, Goldberg, and Rubinson. He is a member of Pennsylvania and Buck County Bar Association, as well as counsel for Delaware River Joint Toll Bridge Commission. Among his numerous community affiliations, Mr. Groen has served as former chairman and founder of Buck Community International Trade Council, is a member for Pennsylvania Supreme Court Appellant Rules Committee, former counsel for Lower Bucks Chamber of Commerce, and chairman of Montgomery County Democratic Committee. He holds a JD from Temple University School of Law. Mr. Marcel Groen.
Good evening in India and good morning in Montgomery County. Hello, Namaste, Karnataka. On behalf of the Montgomery County College Board of Trustees, I would like to extend my best compliments and greetings to the Chief Minister of the State of Karnataka, the Honorable Higher Education Minister, and all of the other esteemed officials who are joining us with this celebration. We are excited about this partnership. We hope and we expect that this is just the beginning and foresee that this initiative will grow and prosper for all of us. While this is the first initiative of this kind, we expect our efforts to grow exponentially. Our board focused its decision-making process on achieving results that advance the college's core mission of serving the educational, workforce, and cultural needs of our students. Our board makes these decisions through the lens of ensuring that we have programs that are innovative and sustainable, as well as meaningful learning experiences that afford access to and drive success. The opportunity to serve as the trustee for the board, collaborating with our college leadership and with the Department of Collegiate and Technical Education, the government of Karnataka, is this educational endeavor is a key example of our board supporting the program central to our mission. I'm eager to see that our international partnership through the college's Global Academy prepares students with the essential skills and the educational needs to grow and innovate in the field of tourism and hospitality management. International collaboration such as ours is essential as the economy continues to recover from the impact of the pandemic. The jobs in the tourism and hospitality management fields and others will be in great demand globally as travel continues to evolve and to meet the needs of travelers around the world. I too echo our president's remarks. It is truly an honor to have this international relationship with you, and we look forward to supporting the growth and the expansion of our partnership in the future. This initiative could not have been made possible without the help of PennHub in Pennsylvania and Envoy Chowdhury, as well as the staff of the college who worked so hard for this, and we are grateful for their help. On behalf of myself and the Montgomery County College's Board of Trustees, we wish you a bright and happy Diwali. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Groen, for your words of encouragement and also laying down a roadmap for the collaborations going forward. I would now like to introduce to you United States Representative for Pennsylvania's 4th Congressional District, Representative Marilyn Dean. Before being elected to Congress in 2018, Representative Dean served in the Pennsylvania House of Representatives. Marilyn completed her undergrad studies at La Salle University in Philadelphia and earned her law degree in Delaware Law School of Widener University. Since being elected to public office, she has been a strong supporter of Montgomery County Community College and its students, and an outspoken champion for education. Today, she could not join us, but has shared her message and wishes for this partnership. Representative Dean.
Hello, my name is Marilyn Dean, Congresswoman for the 4th Congressional District of Pennsylvania. It includes Montgomery County Community College, which we affectionately call Montco. I wanted to take the time today to congratulate both Montgomery County Community College and the Department of Collegiate and Technical Education at Karnataka, India, for your tremendous new partnership. Although I can't be with you today, know that I am celebrating your success and this significant step for your schools and, more importantly, for our region. We have an exciting moment here in Montgomery County for community colleges. Your partnership showcases the potential and the innovation of these institutions, which have long provided accessible higher education. With this program in Karnataka, the capacity of Montgomery County Community College, you will both be felt across continents and frankly around the world. And students will gain more from a global perspective. As a former professor, I know firsthand the profound privilege of teaching and the value of education, which has the power to shape younger generations. And as someone who once studied at Montgomery County Community College, and as your representative in Congress, I will continue to advocate for community colleges and all your possibilities. Again, I offer you my congratulations. Thank you for this extraordinary global partnership, and best wishes to you.
I would now like to introduce Dr. Vijay Chauthevale, a microbiologist, a postdoctoral from NIH, research leader in new drug discovery with several patents and publications, along with being an avid supporter of building international partnerships to enhance quality of education in India. Dr. Chauthevale has been the guiding light for conceptualizing and developing global partnerships to foster seamless transition for students from the education system in Karnataka to global education system. Dr. Chauthevale.
Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Dr. Ashwath Narayanan, the Honorable Board of Trustees of Montgomery Community College, and also the Dean and President, other officials of the college, also various officials of Higher Education Ministry of Karnataka. This is indeed a great pleasure for me to be a part of this great initiative and novel initiative, where two international, one of the most important international community college is partnering with one of the most prosperous and educationally advanced state of India, that is Karnataka. Karnataka is very famous for its IT, but also has several destinations for tourism. And this initiative will create a new generation of people who would nurture this industry, which is very mature in the state of Karnataka, but also there is enormous potential at various levels, from the cultural side to technologically advanced tourism sites. I am sure that this initiative will also be extended to the various other skill sets that are required in the current age. Definitely, technology is going to be a big enabler in this respect. At the same time, one aspect of this collaborative program where the students will get actual exposure of the systems and processes of the countries like US in this important sector will be a very novel and unique experience that cannot be given simply by remote learning. So I think that this is a very good hybrid model of using a technology as well as in personal learning, which will be highly beneficial to the students. And I congratulate both this initiative, both the Montgomery Community College as well as Government of Karnataka for the same. The new education policy, which has been launched by our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, has given such a kind of flexibility of giving a new skill set to the youngsters than the traditional degree courses. And such initiative is also one of the part of this. And I therefore wish all the best for this initiative. I am sure that this will not remain the only initiative and collaboration between these two great institutions, but will also extend to various other skills also. So all the best and thank you for inviting me here. Namaste.
Thank you, Dr. Chauthevale, for laying down a roadmap for the future and also for your words of encouragement and your best wishes. We'll do our best to make sure that we keep progressing going forward. I would now like to introduce our Honorable Minister for Higher Education, Information Technology and Biotechnology, Science and Technology, Skill Development, Entrepreneurship and Livelihood, Dr. C.N. Ashwath Narayan. A medical doctor and educationist himself, Dr. Ashwath Narayan has been the driving force in revamping higher education to make it more student-centric, and a firm believer that youngsters of the state will give the next paradigm-shifting policy to elevate the state to the highest level of progress. And this is just one such initiative. He has been a mentor and a guide to all of us to help build such a strong collaboration and partnership. And without his encouragement, this wouldn't have even started. I request Dr. Ashwath Narayan to share his thoughts on internationalization of higher education. Dr. Ashwath Narayan.
On the occasion of the Karnataka-Pennsylvania Academic Partnership, announcing the successful start of the partnership between the Department of Collegiate and Technical Education and Montgomery County Community College, Pennsylvania, offering a twinning program in tourism and hospitality, a first of its kind. On this occasion, I would like to acknowledge the presence of the President of the Montgomery County Community College, the Honorable President, Dr. Victoria L. Bastiki Perez, and Mr. Marcel L. Groen, the Treasurer of the Board of Trustees, MCC, and the representative Marilyn Dean, and Noah Ortega, Secretary, Pennsylvania Department of Education. From our side, we do have Dr. Vijay Chauthevale, who has been promoting the international relationship across the world on behalf of our country, along with his profession. I acknowledge the presence of his, and as well as my ACS Additional Chief Secretary, Dr. Kumar Naik, and our Commissioner, who is always leading from the front, Mr. Pradeep. Today, it's a real celebration. I appreciate the warmth and the trust shown by the Montgomery County Community College for reaching out and extending wholeheartedly, without any reservation, probably without having any reservation. You have kept your doors open for the collaboration and the partnership for starting first of its kind, an international twinning program, which was the need of the hour. More so, from our side, the government of India had initiated a lot of reforms in the educational sector by bringing a new National Education Policy 2020, wherein the internationalization of the education has been given the topmost priority. Probably we need to ensure, since in the context of the globalization and privatization, the quality cannot be compromised. The quality has to be on par with the international standards in this direction. We are very keen and we are looking forward for this kind of partnership and collaboration. Once again, I thank the President of the Montgomery, Honorable President, for being so kind and nice. Our words of equity and inclusion, she was emphasizing a lot. I really appreciate her concern for the people across the world. I thank you, madam, for having such a good concern. And I heard that you are also the first generation learner from your family. It's really good to hear. And I think you really understand the challenges of the first generation learners. Probably in this direction, we would like to work much more closer. This is just a beginning. And when this relationship was fostered and proposed by your representative, Mrs. Kanika Chaudhary worked so hard. Probably it was not any challenge or any issue. It went on so smoothly. We didn't face any hurdle in any levels. It was such a smooth affair, such a big task, been done very easily. I think this will help the promising youngsters who want to serve our country and build our country. They needed this kind of collaboration and international exposure. Probably this will take them to greater heights and understanding the international scenario, particularly the US, the standards of education exposure, a first-hand exposure, and the kind of concession what has been given in the fees also we appreciate. The fees concession also, huge concession has been given. We do appreciate the gesture by the Montgomery for giving so much of concession from the institution, which we always acknowledge from the government of Karnataka, and we appreciate. And we look forward to your visit, Honorable President Perez, to visit our state whenever it is possible. You're most welcome with your team. And Marcel, sir, the senior most man, I heard a lot about you, sir, by our Mrs. Kanika Chaudhary was telling a lot about you and the kind of honors and awards what you received, the super liar, and you've been the most respected politician in Pennsylvania, and you've been awarded as the best. You've given the best awards. Many awards have been, showered on you. I probably the senior most man, and with a lot of concern for the society, you've been working consistently. And with these few words, I would like to once again appreciate. And from the state of Karnataka, we are going to sponsor entire fees will be sponsored by the state of Karnataka, and the student need not pay any fees. The entire fees will be borne by the state of Karnataka, and it will be free education. We wanted more and more talented. By doing this, we can by providing the 100% scholarship, we wanted to attract more and more talented students so that they can take more interest, and the best of the best candidates can get the opportunity. No Ortega, the Secretary, Pennsylvania Department of Education, they have given many more programs in the teachers training. We have collaborated in many other programs. Probably we're trying to do many things at a time now, and we are trying to reach and make the best out of it. And this is something really, really good what has happened. And the students can look up, and this kind of collaboration between the various institutions will be a trend setting. Probably this is a trend setting, and I thank ACT for giving this opportunity, because in our country, in all the levels, all the boards have approved this. The international collaboration, the training programs has been approved by the topmost regulatory bodies, and in all the levels, the approvals have been given, and there's no hitch or any issues technically, and this has been very welcoming, and probably it will open the gates to connect more with the US University, and we expect Montgomery to establish your own institution also. You're most welcome to establish on this occasion. I would like to welcome and expect you to establish your institution also in our country. You're most welcome, madam. I'd like to stop here, and I wish all the best for this beginning and for the collaboration and the partnership. We want it to grow from strength to strength. Once again, I thank all my colleagues who have been responsible